I am here with my partner, Karen Palmer. Hi, Karen.
Hi.
And we are so happy to come together every night to do Chanting for Change, to make a difference in the world and make an impact with peace on earth. We have the chanting family tonight, Christine Elizabeth.
Hi.
Jean Lorio.
Hello.
Charlie Kuntz.
Hello.
Rosalind Good Vibes Pizza is driving home from work, so she's listening to us. And Grace Isas. Hello, my darling. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
All right, so we're here to chant two chants, and the first one is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. I'm going to type that in, and Karen's going to explain how the chanting goes.
Okay, so this is where we are declaring that all obstacles, all barriers, and all illusions are removed from the planet. We are chanting and holding the vision that anything that is not divine love, light, and truth just be removed from the planet. And let's just really hold that space for the people in India that are struggling right now, and for all the Asian hate that's happening in our world right now. Let's really hold the space that we remove these barriers and these beliefs that we're not all the same, because we are all the same. And when anybody suffers, we all suffer, because a beautiful thing that they say is heal one, heal all, hurt one, hurt all, because we are all. And so let's hold that as we chant these beautiful chants together. We'll do that 3 times slow, and then beautiful Jean will let us know when we get to the magic number 108. Once we get to that magic number, then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in a meditation to feel the freedom of what we just experienced by chanting that chant, and then we will move into our second chant. So hold that space for all of our brothers and sisters on the planet right now who are in the struggle. And let's remove those obstacles, those barriers and the illusions, and let's just really see each other as the true, beautiful hearts that we truly are. So we declare that all obstacles be removed.
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
And we declare that all barriers be removed.
Be moved, sister.
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Declare that all illusions be removed.
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Pataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Pataye
Namaha. Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha. Ganapataye
Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
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 Om Gan Ganapataye
Pataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha.
Ni du
Om
du.
Gan Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gan
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye.
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha. Let's take a deep, deep breath, bringing it right into our heart center. feeling the energy of release, energy of letting go. No need to hold on to anything that's going to keep us from our true, authentic self. Oh, that feeling of freedom is so amazing when we just drop all of our self-limitations. When we think that we're being held back, just stop and say, what am I thinking? No, I am a spark of the divine. There are no limits. And let's hold that thought as we go to our next chant. And thank you to all who have joined us. Tammy Fisk, hello to you. Marlene, Andrea, Deb's Deb. Thank you all for being with us tonight, for chanting with us, and for holding these intentions with us, that all limits are gone, all barriers removed, and now we can bring through the miracles. Karen's going to explain the second chant, and the words to it are in the comments for you to follow along with us.
And we are on day 334. We had a special, wonderful episode last night. So if you get a chance to watch that replay, it was so beautiful. Yes. There were so many miracles that happened yesterday. And just those threes, that 13th blessing, I just watched that today. Teri, it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. I love the music. I love the song that you sang, the Earth Mother. The Earth is our mother. So beautiful. Yes. And this is why we do this chant too, is when we chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, we're chanting for the Earth Mother. We're chanting for the law, the mystic law, which is that all cause and effect. So everything that we put out comes back. So everything that we're putting out, all these blessings, the land blessings that Teri's doing, the peace, the love, and the joy that's coming from her heart and the people where she brings this to each of the communities that she brings it to. William and Kalina, absolutely so beautiful, such beautiful souls. Highly recommend everyone watch that on the replay. It was so beautiful. It was really, really just spectacular. So what we do here with this chant is we truly acknowledge each other, and we really look at each other when we're chanting, and we see that divine, we see that beauty, we see that magnificence in each other, and then we remember that that is being mirrored back to us in everything that we do, in every person that we meet. Jimmy James Twyman, a good friend of mine, has done a challenge. He's made a challenge to all of us to find at least 100 people a day that you see or think of or feel in your heart, and just acknowledge, I bless you as the holy, perfect child of God. I bless you as the holy, perfect child of God. Every person that you see, every animal that you see, every piece of nature that you see, because Christ is in everything. And that's the gift when we see that and know that. So, and Buddha is in everything. It's all, I call God too wonderful for words, because that is the way that I am able to express God. The word God, the word universe, the word source, it all just kind of gets bubbled up. And I think that when we use too wonderful, oh my gosh, you're just too wonderful for words. You're just too wonderful. And if people see that and feel that, and they notice that in each other, and you just start, what if we just all greeted each other like that? Oh my gosh, you're just too wonderful today. You're just too wonderful right here, right now. Feel that, how that feels. If you're watching this, know that I'm saying it right to you. You're too wonderful. You're too wonderful to dream. You're too wonderful to sleep. You're too wonderful for lies. You're too wonderful for false beliefs. You're too wonderful for this. And feel that as you start chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, and feel Nichiren Daishonin. We celebrated yesterday 763 years of this beautiful Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Think of all the people who this chant has touched and changed their lives. If you read Tina Turner's book, it's absolutely amazing. Her book is so beautiful, and it's all about happiness. And she was in one of the darkest places in her life when she started chanting. So think about that for yourself and for anybody that you feel maybe struggling right now. Maybe they've really stepped away from their true self and they've forgotten who they are. And maybe this chant can help them come back to remembering. So that's what we're doing here. We do this 3 times slow, then we do the 108 count, and then we move into the heart and brain coherence experience. Then we do our I am story, and then we do our declaration for peace on earth. So we declare that all living beings are accepting, awakened, and are happy. Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo.
And we declare that all living beings are healthy. Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo.
We declare that all living beings are living in peace and harmony and are free from all suffering and all illusions. Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo. Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo. Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo. Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo. Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo. Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Go into our hearts again, connecting in with that beautiful, authentic soul that we are, the oneness of us all. When we connect into our heart, we know that there's no separation, that that's just an illusion. So in our hearts, we see that unity of wanting peace on earth, wanting more joy, wanting love to just spread its wings and go to every being on earth. So wherever you are physically in the world, just see that happening. See the people in your community loving on each other. See them really acknowledging each other as a light. And then watch it spread out as we connect our lights together. And we hold hands all around this beautiful planet that we are on, giving adoration and gratitude to Mother Earth, and saying we really want this peace on earth to be worldwide. We do see it, we acknowledge it, and we're doing what we do every night to bring it forth in a more beautiful, huge way. Let's go into our heart center and do the heart-brain coherence, holding that vision of our hands spread across the globe, holding on to each other, holding on to the love that we have in our hearts, and really let the heart and the brain talk. Let them communicate right now. And we do this through the breath, breathing in slowly to a count of 5. And then back out slowly. And then add in that love, that warmth, that desire to have the peace and the joy spreading through our world. Let's do this for another minute and we'll share what our story is, our I am story. I am a miracle.
I am surrendering and trusting.
I care about myself and my family and around other way people.
I am a child of God. I am full of gratitude.
I am filled with pure, unconditional love.
I am on my perfect path of spirituality.
I am complete and healed and whole.
I am joyful and happiness.
I am a messenger of peace. I am a smile on a little child's face.
I am grateful for having such loving souls to chant with every evening.
I am peace.
I am peace.
Peace, I am peace too.
I am peace. I am peace.
I am peace.
Peace.
And we are
Peace.
We are the peas for peace.
Peace.
Yes.
On this beautiful soul journey the journey of healing. Andrea says, I am love and light. Arlene, I am grateful just to be here, and I am peace. Thank you. Thank you to all of you for shining your light, for connecting to your heart center and connecting with each other in a beautiful, loving, unifying way, seeing the oneness of all. You're so beautiful. And let's now make our declaration, feeling that joy inside, feeling the oneness inside. Let's look out in our world. We can find it if we look, finding that peace that's there, the smile on a child's face, somebody opening a door, somebody allowing you to go ahead of them in line, all those beautiful, wonderful acts of kindness. We see it when we look for it. So let's declare it and let's let it go far and wide across our planet. We declare that there is peace on earth, and we declare that peace begins inside of us. We declare there is peace on earth.
And we declare
That peace begins inside of us. And so it is.
so it is.
Let the peace flow.
Yeah, it's really fun. This new little activity. I do it when I see cars going by. Everybody I see, I've made it into a game for myself. And there's like a little song that you can sing. You are the holy, perfect child of God, complete and healed and whole. So every person that you see in the grocery store, at the, you don't have to say it out loud. People, of course, say, what the heck are you talking about? I have realized that I can't say what I'm thinking all the time outside out loud.
Right.
But if you
So
say,
lock your ass up.
if you're driving in your car and you just see somebody that's, out of the peripheral of your vision, and you just say it quietly to yourself, it's amazing, because almost every time that I did it, people would turn their head and I would make eye contact with them as I was saying it in my mind. And I really believe that telepathic,
Yes.
that is a telepathic gift that we all have. So I'm challenging you guys to this. Jimmy challenged me, and he challenged over 100 of us when we were in the group. And he said he's been doing it, and it just really, really continually keeps you in the oneness mindset. And you see and you can feel that connection with people that you've never seen before. And there's something that happens in your heart. I can't explain it, but if you do it, you'll see, and you'll want it. And I thought, I'll try it. I'll see if I can reach 100 people.
Yeah.
I reached over 200 people in the first day with no problem. And, I live in a town, which is a little tourist town, so I can do that. But just driving in the car, riding my bike around, and just all my clients, all the animals. Everywhere you go, Christ is everything, and God is everywhere.
Amen. Hallelujah.
No doubt.
It's amazing you should say that. I said that I'm so glad that I could bring a smile, that I am a smile on a child's face. I was on a flight back to New York. I'm back in New York. And Charlie, thank you so much. I have a great gift. I saw it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so moved. I'm so touched. And so I'm on the flight, and there's this family, and there are 3 children. The eldest daughter is 5, and then 3, and then 1. And so we've landed, and they're coming out, and so they come to talk to me. And I say, well, I love your colors. So they asked me about my headscarf, like, so what is that you're wearing on your head? Blah, blah, blah. It was amazing because these kids, their eyes just lit up every single time I spoke. And I did thank them for talking to me while their parents were there. But it is right what Karen is saying. Even I tend to go to children because that gives me a benchmark of how I am doing spiritually, how my spirit is, because that is the most purest. It's the untainted. It's still the new, and they can sense if you're still that great magnet that Teri said. So that was my blessing this today. And when we came out, when we were waiting for a taxi, they came running, and I'm like, oh my goodness, we're now out in the street. So their mother allowed them to come and talk to me. So I left my bag and I took them back to their parents. But it was the joy and the innocence that really is seeing God's face. That is the closest. So thank you. And thank you very much, Karen. It's the same thing because I always talk to you.
It's so beautiful and so easy with the children and the animals.
Yes.
I have to say it's it's getting easier with all people. It's getting easier as I continue to do it. It's becoming like I almost have made it into a new habit. So it's like it's starting to go into that neural pathway, so that whenever I see anybody, I'm just like, oh, you're the holy child of God. Oh yeah, that's right, you are. You're too wonderful. Oh yeah, I remember you. You're too wonderful. And just
Donnie came into the night.
Feeling that in your heart for the people, every person that you see. And especially if you have a judgment, especially if you have something that comes up like a little, like, oh, that person isn't going to smile at me, or oh, that person's a grump, Yeah. And, oh, that person's not going to be able to handle this light.
Right. Yeah.
That's a judgment.
It is.
That's not
so
true.
Right.
That's ego. That's the false self. And it tricks you. Our false self will trick us all the time to say, oh, that person's not as spiritual as me. Oh yeah, that person's not as enlightened as me. You're the one who's not enlightened when you see somebody who you choose to call unenlightened.
You're right.
That's true. Oh, so Harry didn't want to get off the bed, huh, Jean?
He's not supposed to be on the bed. And he's never been up there before. But I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what, I got that cushion, and you see that big peach cushion? Mm-hmm. I had seen you the other day, and you were propped up in one of the beds. And I've always wanted one of those, and I said, I'm going to get
awesome?
One.
They're really awesome. Yeah.
But I won't use it so the dogs won't get on it or anything before she comes. And he goes and gets on it.
He thought you got it for him.
That's his cushion now.
That's his cushion. Yeah.
So, but I can't let him up there because he'll be jumping all over her when she's here.
Oh,
he knows. Look at him. He knows he's guilty of something.
Yes, Donnie came in and the Cobra chant.
Sonny was so cute tonight, Christine. She was chanting right along with you, huh?
Yes, she is. And she happy because Coco will come in another hour.
Oh, Coco's coming.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and my poof, evidently don't they but get along great.
Good. I'm glad they get along. All right. Well, I'm seeing that we need to get off the channel for the meditation to be replayed today. Thank you all who watched the land blessing yesterday. It took it a long time to upload to YouTube. So that's why it was so late going in there. But I'm glad that you all got a chance to watch it. And for anyone who didn't, it was truly amazing to be in that energy. You could hear the little creek bubbling behind us, and it's so
Drumming that
energetic.
she did was so beautiful.
Yeah, and the
all
light language.
It was so magical.
It really was. Well, Kiralani will be here next week, and we're going back to that same spot for her to do a water blessing there.
Awesome.
So, yeah. So we'll have that coming up next week. I will let you all know what day that's going to happen. And just a magical time here in Sedona. It is really, truly a vortex of energy. You feel it when you're here. You know the difference. You just can't help but be lifted up by it. So I hope that some of that came through in the pictures and in the video, because it's just amazing. And that's just a little bit of Sedona. That's just one place. It's full of magic all over here. So I'm hoping to get out more now that the weather's cleared up. It was rainy and cold, and now it's back to normal, hot, beautiful energy. So I will be at a campground next week, but I'll be going out some and taking pictures and showing you all more of the area. So I love you. Let's get off of here. And
Thank you.
we end
Namaste.
with Namaste, y'all. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye, Charlie.
Night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.